So in that meditation, if you had a chance to listen to it, we started talking about settling into the body, and the body is a very cool topic because it was your first physical creation in order to enter this reality. You created this form, and it matches, and you chose the date, time, the alignment of stars and planet to enter. But this physical vessel is what you are creating and what you are projecting into at all times. So how can you connect with it more deeply and begin to communicate it and instruct it if you are the creator of it? This is what we're going to discuss today. So let's get into it. You have multitudes of bodies that make up what you know as your physical form. The best way to describe the physical form is actually the metaphysical body because it functions metaphysically. You have a light body, which is the purest essence that is projecting into this form. That light body communicates with the energetic and the emotional body, which is the communication with the metaphysical aspect or the physical form as we've known it. In that physical form, there is what's known as DNA, which is light codes and light communications, light messages that then get translated into expressions that then make up what we see or express itself as what we see in this physical form. Now, there's messages that have been coded by ancestry, that have been coded by lineages, that have been coded by human lineages and human origins that are coding this form, while at the same time you are coding this form and telling it what to do. Your thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions shape what this physical form looks like, what this physical form can be, what this physical form is, or should I say this metaphysical form. And it's metaphysical not just because it's communicating through energy and through light, but thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions are not physical and yet influence the physical form. Your thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions influence the chemical outputs in which the physical apparatuses, let's call it, create within the body. Your physical form will hold on to memories, will hold on to energies, will hold on to anger, frustration, low vibrations. And this will all affect the mechanism or the mechanics by which the physical form operates. You can change these thoughts, beliefs, perceptions, these understandings. You can expand into more expansive ways, which will also change the way the physical form operates. You have so much more control than anyone in terms of the mass has ever given humans credit for. We have stories of shapeshifters, and these stories are not false. They're just beyond our conscious understanding of how it is done. Here's an example I can give you that shows you we are already shapeshifting today. A person can go from 150 pounds, let's say 75 kilos or 70 kilos, to 110 kilos or 220 pounds in a matter of a year or two, and then shift back and reverse that. Yes, it's not instantaneous shape shifting, but your body literally is shifting form based on your thoughts, beliefs, patterns, the practices that you have, the routine that you do, the things you put your body through. We work out to change our physical appearance. But if you're telling your body what to do, Could you change your physical appearance without the workout? Well, the answer is yes. You just have to learn how to communicate with it. And the interesting thing about the body has been on autopilot for most of the time because it's been programmed into the thoughts, beliefs, and perceptions of other people, of society, of our family norm, the hereditary functions by which our family has passed down to us. All of these things have already programmed the body, so it starts to function on its own. However, you as the consciousness, you as the light being projected into this vessel, in the conscious awareness that that is who you are, can now dictate the terms by which the body functions. What this means is healing is your choice. And I understand that might be hard for you to grasp or a large responsibility, but it's still your choice. Because as it's hard to grasp or a large responsibility, it's also freedom because you create it. You can tell it to be stronger, to be fitter, to be larger, to be smaller. In fact, you're doing it all the time. You're doing it in a negative sense by going, I'm fat. I'm not as skinny as those people. Only supermodels look like that. That's not the real human being. Or you're doing it in a positive way, going, I look fantastic. I love myself. I'm beautiful and perfect the way I am. And not doing it in a I need to defy the odds type of way, but doing it in the true love and acceptance of you. Because the reality of this creation, which is our physical form, the physical form is there to serve the consciousness, the light that embodies it. Yes, the physical form has its own consciousness that communicates with you, the consciousness that embodies it, but it's there to serve, it's there to be of service. And this is one of the first aspects of being of service outside of your parents, because they were of service in order for you to get here into this physical reality. This is one of the first aspects of being of service, which you are creating yourself and co-creating with yourself. Your parents you co-created with in order for them to bring you into this form. The body you are co-creating with, and you are the only one with the influence over this. You can nullify any hereditary idea, concept that you believe you have because it's a belief. You can heal anything you desire by instructing the body to heal. You can allow it to expand into more light by calling in more light to connect with the cells at a cellular level so that you embody light, which is one of those things your body is waiting for you to ask. It will follow your instruction if you just dare to instruct it. So what I want you to take away from this video, and what I want you to do as a practice this week, is communicate with your body. Get curious with the aches and pains that it has. Get curious with the good feelings that it has. Ask it to have more if you desire it. Call in and become aware of how much light your body and your vessel is holding. And recognize that it's emotional has an effect. Your energetics has an effect. You as a light being has an effect on what this metaphysical form takes on. There is so much information coming out about the body. We share it at the Effect. The body, we've discovered that the cells are a black hole. Unity Consciousness shared that the cells are a black hole, and now Nassim Haramein has discovered and written a paper, and his team shared a paper, that the photons of the nucleus of every cell are mini black holes. It means you are connected infinitely to all that is, even in this physical form. And so what if you told it to bring in some of that infinite energy that it can access through your photons and energize this physical form beyond anything you could fathom, so that you can live the most exciting, loving, joyful, blissful life? You can do this if you just begin the dialogue with the body. Listen to what the body is telling you. Ask it what it wants to eat and follow those instructions. Ask it, does it like this food? Do you prefer this food? Ask it, is it thirsty? What would you like to drink? Because the more you ask and receive the feedback back and follow suit, you and your body will begin a dialogue and a level of communication that becomes symbiotic, co-creative, and expansive. So have fun playing with this one. And I'll see you on the next one.